it's time for another video. And I think it's safe to say now that the charade has reached such a point that there can be no doubt as to what is going on. And that is, of course, that I, Stephen Bell, am being socially and politically persecuted by government and their intelligence agencies who are working together in a global social engineering and intelligence operation, aka the program. And they have been claiming that I'm supposedly the most evil thing since Hitler, or I'm Jeffrey Epstein incarnated, of course, without there actually ever being anything to merit such fantastical claims. And instead they are just running psyops in which they are proclaiming all of these things without there in reality being any justification whatsoever. And that is where we have seen that people have now come so indoctrinated that they are willing to go along with whatever government claims. And in this regard, governments are using highly advanced communication systems and weapons that are electromagnetically based. So they are using what we can call synthetic telepathy, communicating to people without it being sound, but people are able to pick up those transmissions without having any equipment on them, and they are literally being broadcasted to simply by the technology. And here in Denmark especially, anytime I go anywhere, the Danish intelligence agency PET is using this communication system, one, to communicate to people to do this, that and the other, two, to level their psyops, that be accusing me of everything under the sun, saying I'm doing this, that and the other. Typically it's always something that they are saying that I'm thinking, or that I have as an intention, or it's a fantasy, or it's a dream. So nothing that is actually material, but it's something that they claiming that I'm thinking or saying, or thinking or intending. And then thirdly, they have this situation going on where they harass everybody, specifically in a sexual nature. So everybody and anybody will blame me for what they are communicating to the people in my vicinity. And something that is equivalent, no matter which thing is taking place, I can only hear what they are communicating if they are not jamming me at the same time. So often they only allow me to hear what they are communicating, or I say hear, pick up, if it's in their interest, if they want me to respond to something. And that's how it goes in regards to this synthetic telepathy communication system. And then they always are relying on their virtual movie fabrications as the secondary option of spreading their propaganda. And this is also something that is happening on a daily occurrence. Every time I sleep, or they are in this period of time, they are making their daily broadcast in which they use things that I say, things that I own, and they meld, if you want, propaganda narratives out of anything and everything. And they would specifically take things that I do, for example, ride my motorbike, or now I'm doing a hunting license. They are bringing that into the fold and making all kinds of fantastical narratives regarding that. Of course, there has just been a school shooting. So in America, and you know America is one of the state arbiters of the program, so you know as well as I do, when that happened, oh, they are comparing me to that school shooter, as they have done thousands, or I'd say thousands, dozens of other times before, without there being any connection or any merit whatsoever. And that's just how it goes in the program. They claim the most spectacular things without there ever being any evidence or merit to support their fantastical claims. So now it's so obvious, which I was about to say in the beginning, that there can be no doubt about this charade. It's all completely and utter bullshit and nonsense, and governments and intelligence agencies are lying through their teeth on a daily basis, and everybody knows it.